What's up, everybody? Welcome to Don's Hot Rod Garage. Just wanted to go over some pieces that I was able to get for my 57 Nomad. On my last video, if you guys have been following along, a guy was interested in buying a 55 Oldsmobile convertible that I got, and he had some glass that I had sold him a while ago out of a Nomad. And I was talking, well, maybe I'll just tell him to bring me the glass and he can have that 55 Oldsmobile. So I texted him that following morning and said, hey man, just, bring me that Nomad glass and you can take the Oldsmobile convertible. And I never heard nothing back from him. And then he responded to me today and said, hey man, I'm still interested in that car, but let me price what the Nomad glass is. And the offer he made me on that car was exactly what I paid for that car, which wasn't much. So at that point I was just washing my hands and moving on with my life. But I waited till just here recently and texting back and said, no biggie. I'm not worried about your glass. I didn't say that, I just said no biggie. But yesterday I was able to go down to a friend of mine, Hugh. He owns a restoration shop, and he ended up having some parts for me. He had one piece of curved glass, both slider glass, the door glass, both long quarter panel pieces of stainless trim that I needed for a 57 Bel Air, both front fender pieces that I needed from a 57 Bel Air, and a gold grill. So that was a score, and he gave me a real good price on it. So here in a second I'll show you what I've been doing to the 57 Nomad, but I started putting some of the glass in the car, and you don't know what you need until you know what you need. Like, once I started putting the glass in there, I had some of the stuff that secures the glass in there, but I still need some other stuff, and I may have to dig into one of these two Nomads just to see exactly what I'm missing, because it takes real small little clips and things like that. But once I get all the pieces that I need, I'll do a video of the windows installed and do a close-up if any of you guys are building basket case Nomads or Safaris, so you know, because you're not going to find another car where them pieces will interchange if it's not a Nomad or a Safari. So I'll show you the stainless trim that I got. I mean, he builds show cars that goes to Barrett Jackson. So there's the two long Bel Air pieces of stainless trim. I mean, they're very nice condition. So I got them. And then this is some of the pieces I did have for the car. This is the top pieces of the quarter panel trim that goes around the insert. And then pieces right there are the door pieces. And obviously the drip rail. And this piece goes on one of the slider. You see, I've been trying to get this is what I mean. You don't know what you need until you get it all out here and start looking through it. But these, see the angle, depending on how they fit, this one would go on a passenger side curved glass, and then slider glass and things like that. But here's the front fender trim that I got for the car. I mean, it's really nice stuff. It's not all beat up or anything. So I got that. And then the grill is just standing up right there. So I'll walk you out and I'll let you see what the Nomad looks like with the glass in it. I mean, this side's really starting to take shape. That's all the glass in the car on this side. And it actually fits the car real nice. I need some little pieces that secure that slider glass. It's kind of just dummied in there right now. Why I made one little small clip. They're just little pieces that probably 10 gauge metal, about an inch long, and it's bent right in the center. And they take a I take a like a felt weather stripping that glass actually slides back and forth in. But at least this side's starting to really come together with the glass in it. It's really starting to look good. And now I have all the trim for the side of the car except the big Bel Air inserts, which a friend of mine's got them. So there's your small progress report. But it's kind of funny. I have a lot of little small trinkets for a Nomad, but you get something like this that comes in where you have a lot of parts, but it's incomplete. The car's not put together. So once you start putting stuff up, putting stuff together, it eats up your whole inventory of what other little trinkets you have. But I'm slowly getting it. I'm probably going to strip the tailgate, and I'll put all the chrome strips on there. I'll put the handle on there. I just got to get some reverse lights. But slowly, piece by piece, it's starting to come together. Just having the windows on this side is an inspiration for me. And you can see this right here. I need this weather stripping. See how there's a gap? That takes they call it a roof rail weather strip, and they're like $200. And I've heard a lot of bad stuff about how they don't fit like the original ones does, especially up by the tip of that wing window and stuff. So that'll be interesting. I'm kind of different. If I could find some decent original ones, I would definitely use them. I'll show you on this car what it takes to fill in that gap. You see that? That's the weather stripping that fills in the gap, and your window shuts against that. The original ones had a canvas, like a canvas cover on them, but you can see that fills out your gap. So I got to get them. Them are a couple $100 plus shipping. It gets expensive real quick when you're working on one of these cars. So I just buy what I can locally. And like I said, I got most of the glass for the other side. I still got to find one more curved piece that's in good shape that doesn't have cracks in it. The stuff's out there because anybody that's building a really nice show car, they just put all brand new in there. You can get a whole brand new set for, I think, about $1,000 or $1,100. But I don't need that right now. I considered maybe buying a couple pieces of curved glass, but once you get glass that's 6 years old, it's bound to have some scratches in it. So if you have a brand new piece next to an old one, you're gonna surely see a difference. So as I get this together, I'll continue to take videos, and like I said, when I get all the windows in it and get all the little brackets and weird little pieces that it needs, I'll take another video in case there's somebody out there building a Nomad or a Safari that is incomplete. It's just in a bunch of boxes. And it was pretty neat when I was down there at the restoration shop. This guy used to, his main mechanic used to sell my dad parts. His main mechanic's like a 57 Chevy convertible freak. His name's Will. He still works down there. I think he's 75 years old now, but he still works down there tinkering on cars. So it's kind of like a small world. And I told him, what I needed, and he was like, well, just keep calling me. We'll get you through it. We'll get you together on it. So it's nice to have somebody like that that'll help you out. And like I said, he builds really high-end cars. So if it wasn't good enough for his car, it's probably going to be good enough for mine, because I just, I'm still fairly young. If I keep them long enough, I can make really, really nice cars, I think. But right now I'm just trying to get them all together. So that's all I got for tonight. As I continue to work on this car, I'll post more videos, and probably going to get that tailgate done and then spin it around so I can start working on that left side. I'll give you a little teaser from right here, and once I get the trim on it, it'll start making it look a lot better. But from right here is where we're at right now, and it's scary to where we started. I mean, come on. We're making some good progress. We just got to stick at it. We'll get it. Thanks everybody that's been watching along on the videos. I enjoy all the comments. You guys stay safe out there. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next video.